So, this happened. And because this happened,
I'm a Wonderland snob.
I felt obligated to review this. The reason it took me so long to get to this is because I don't like to judge a show by its pilot, so I made sure to watch episodes 1 and 2 before giving you my full analysis. First, I'm gonna start with the commercials for it, because they were fantastic. Okay, it started out by saying the name of the show, Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, and then it moved on to say that it was by the creators of Once Upon a Time, because we couldn't figure that out, even when the two titles were in the same font. And speaking of the titles, they really had me questioning the creators' integrity when I saw the title of their spin-off. You couldn't come up with anything else. It just became painfully obvious that the creators are trying to monopolize off of their Once Upon a Time fame, and I've watched that show. I didn't like it. I felt the writing was really lazy, which now explains the title of the spin-off. I'd also like to commend the brilliant advertising mind who came up with the idea to not tell us what station it's on, what time it's on, or what day it's on. Good for you. Now, on to the actual show part. I'm not gonna bash the show. There were some good parts. There were definitely some bad parts. And I'm gonna talk about them all. Okay, I loved how adventurous and daring Alice is in this show. There's a reason it's called Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and they really played that up until about 20 minutes into the show, where they just had her flat out give up on everything. She was like, oh, my boyfriend's dead. A lobotomy sounds good. It was just so uncharacteristic and jarring that it was apparent that the writers hadn't really thought it all through. Cyrus. Worst genie name ever. The Knave of Hearts is way more awesome than Cyrus. Cyrus has no personality. He never yields any information about himself, even to Alice, and I'm really afraid we're gonna have this, like, Pretty in Pink, Ducky versus Blaine scenario where the Knave of Hearts is Ducky and Cyrus is Blaine, and I really don't think I could take it if Blaine got picked. Cyrus. They're both the same. However, I did have a problem with the Knave of Hearts questioning the oddities of Wonderland. I mean, I understand he spent some time in our world, but he grew up in Wonderland. The surprises shouldn't surprise him. So, Jafar, girl, what you doing in Wonderland? I understand that with Once Upon a Time, it's a mishmash of Grimm Brothers characters and some other fictitious characters, but they still fit the fairy tale genre. So, bringing all of them together makes sense, but with Wonderland, it's only Wonderland characters across the board. And then Jafar, they really needed to add other famous fairy tale characters to create a buffer, because that was weird. Iggy Pop as the caterpillar is my hero. So my final analysis, I'm gonna keep watching it. You know, everyone needs that one guilty pleasure, that one little vice. And I need to know if she picks Blaine. Cyrus. If any of you guys watch this show, I'd love to hear what you think, because I definitely left out a lot of stuff just for time reasons. So go ahead and shove those right into the comments section, and I'll catch you guys next week.